Good morning, Morning Musings by Melinda. Hey, today I'm sitting in front of this beautiful grotto that my husband made me. We live in a neighborhood that's a cookie cutter neighborhood, and I didn't like looking at my neighbor's house, so he made me that beautiful grotto. And it's part of the story I want to tell you today, which is why I'm sitting in front of it and talking to you. Because today I want to talk to you about the signs and signals that Spirit gives to us. And I'm going to use my mom as an example. You know, you're supposed to lose your parents. You're not supposed to lose your children. So when I'm telling my mom's story, please don't think I'm being irreverent, but my mom has given lots of signs and signals, and one of them was last week in front of this grotto, because we had decided after all these years that I was going to spread some of her ashes. I have some of her ashes in a small urn that I keep. My sisters and I all split some and got small urns, but then I also got a larger amount of her ashes that I had decided to take around the world with me and spread here and there. And without, again, sounding irreverent, they were in a Tupperware bin in my underwear drawer because my mother would have gotten such a kick out of that irreverence, and it would have been something between her and I that we would have found hilarious. But when it was 333, as you recall, a Sunday ago, not past Sunday, but the Sunday before, it was 333 numerologically, and it's also the 11th year of my mother's crossing. So I decided to take the rest of her ashes and free them at our church that she just simply adored, which is a Catholic church that I still go to regularly. It's not the regular kind of Catholic church. It's the Catholic church of what's happening now. They welcome everybody, including the LGBTQ community, but that's another story. Anyway, wouldn't you know, pomp and circumstance, my mother ended up having us at church for 2 hours because they were doing a new Stations of the Cross, because their Stations of the Cross had been refurbished from 65 years ago. They're outside and they're porcelain and they're beautiful. And so we were going to spread Mom's ashes, but here in my grotto, right before we left, was a beautiful little hummingbird that went from pansy to pansy to pansy to pansy, and stayed and looked at us and appeared in front of me and did this for a few minutes. Now, my mother's color was purple. That's why we have pansies here. And so the hummingbird was a reflection of my mom saying, yes, this was a great idea. But you know, butterflies are also a sign from Spirit. They mean transition. And when you see a hummingbird or a butterfly, it's about your loved one saying hello. My mom also loved the movie Somewhere in Time, which was made in Mackinac Island, which actually is where I took some of her ashes one time. We went at Mackinac in the month of June, not knowing that the movie was made the exact same date, 100 years prior, the same date that we were there. A girlfriend and I went and did that and discovered that when we decided to watch the movie there. At any rate, that song from the movie often comes to me as a sign from my mom. So make sure that you're looking for all the signs and signals from your loved ones. Sometimes when we're in deep, deep grief, we miss them. They can talk to you from a license plate and give you a message. They can talk to you through a flower or something that appears on the internet. They can give you signs and signals all over the place. Lights can go on and off. Your TV could go on and off. Your phone could ring and no one there. There's a million ways that Spirit gives messages. So please pay attention. I hope you enjoyed mine, and have a great week. Happy Monday.